Man. How you guys doing today? Make sure you guys come on in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. As you guys know, every Wednesday we do the show at 5 o'clock. Miami, Florida State, and the Florida Gators, the big three. So a lot of things been going on, transfer portal, news coming out of Miami, Florida State, and the Gators. We got a few controversial things to talk about today. Another topic, for the Florida Gators that I might have to tread a little light on. But nonetheless, we're going to talk about it. So you guys come on in, hit the like button. Hopefully YouTube sends out the notifications. You guys come on in and we can get the show started. So, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. But we got plenty to talk about today. Situation at Florida, transfer portal situation at Florida State, transfer portal situation at Miami, some recruiting going on at Miami. Things are looking brighter, even though when we don't have any bowl games. We're also going to talk about the bowl game possibilities for Florida State and the Florida Gators. Could Florida possibly lose 2 years in a row to UCF in a bowl game? I think so. Florida State, I think they'll be paying Texas in the Cheez-It Bowl, 9-3, and the best they could do is a Cheez-It Bowl. Guess what? Been there, done that. Yeah, guys. So, like I said, right now the show pretty much just waiting for more people to come on in. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button. It's the best way for YouTube to send out notification to let people know that we're on right now. As you guys know, too, the World Cup is going on. Not really going to talk about that. We're going to stick to our college football. But, lots been going on there with the World Cup. Basketball, too, for the Miami Hurricanes tonight. They'll take on Rutgers at 7:15. For those of you guys that are basketball fans, there's a game coming on tonight. Yeah, man. As you guys can see, too, on the screen, Colorado. Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders' name is being brought up with Colorado. He has been offered there. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah, I want you guys to come on in a little bit more right now. People are trickling slowly. Make sure you guys are getting in the comment section. Let me know who all is in here so we can get this thing started. But anyway, Sam McCall for Florida State hit the transfer portal. Now, during the season, we saw Sam McCall by himself, on the sideline, not really, interacting with the team, everything like that. He throw his name in the transfer portal, takes it back out, saying he made an emotional decision. And then, boom, right now at the end of the season, he throws his name right back in the transfer portal. He's up out of Florida State. Now, what I got here on the screen, from what I've been told, is the symbolic behind it. He's like, this is funny to me, bruh. So basically, he posted this on his Instagram, but this is what they did to him. This is his locker, right? This is his locker area. They threw an orange T-shirt on there. So from what I gathered and from what I've heard from other Florida State fans and players, when you get that orange shirt, that means you've been, terrible. You've been practicing bad. You're not living up to expectations, blah, blah, blah. You need to work harder. So they basically did him like that, threw the orange shirt on his locker. So that's tough. Sam McCall, man, hit the transfer portal. Says he no longer wants to be a part of Florida. Now he did do a live video. On Instagram. He went live on Instagram and he was talking about situations with the coaches, saying that basically it ain't all what it seems. Some of these coaches be out here lying and shit. Just like that. I'm trying to see you guys can see his letter here, his transfer letter. Basically, dear FSU fans, first I would like to thank the University of First, I'd like to thank Florida State University for giving me the opportunity to be a part of their program and supporting me on my journey for this past year. With that being said, I would like to announce that I'll not be a Florida State Seminole next season and will be hitting the transfer portal. We'll be entering the transfer portal. So that was his letter. Now, hopefully they did not take down the video, because there was a video of him being on live. And as you guys know, Taste One Boy Peanuts. As you guys can see on the side of the screen here, Taste One Boy Peanuts. Sam McCall is a Taste One Boy Peanut athlete. TasteOneBoyPeanuts.com. Go over there, order you a couple. Use promo code T2Y and save $5 off your offer, off your order. It's strolling at the bottom of the screen for those of you that, want to go try those out. But there was a live video. Here we go.
Question here, bro. Them coaches don't know bro. They really don't know what they're talking about, though.
What that is?
Y'all knew them boys was waiting at the bus stop.
If we want to keep it buck, we want to keep it a buck. They gonna tell you what they want you to hear, though. They ain't gonna tell you the real story about the shit behind, though. But I'm gonna keep it a buck, though, with you. I like that OWEN Anderson. I like that, bro. Keep that shit positive over here, bro. I was supposed to start shit after the Florida game, but them boys. Question here, bro. Them coach.
Yeah, so he said he was supposed to start after the Florida game. Well, the Florida game's over, so I'm guessing he's supposed to start in the bowl game. If that's the case, then, why hit the transfer portal? Oh, maybe because the coaches are lying. They say one thing, but they don't mean it or whatever. But hey, hit the transfer portal. Good luck to him. Now, names that I've seen his name on a couple lists. I see Miami, Cal, and quite a few more schools that he possibly could go to, even the Florida Gators. So, good luck to Sam McCall, man. If he comes down to Miami, then, he can always just whoop on Florida State every chance he get. If he go to the Gators, he'll get that same opportunity. So, hey, good luck to him wherever he goes. But, it ain't peachy in Tallahassee. Trouble in Tallahassee. But if you're a Tallahassee fan or, Florida State fan, Seminole fan that didn't see this coming, obviously you are a delusional fan. Obviously. The writing was on the wall for Mr. Sam McCall here. All right, so we're going to get off Mr. Sam McCall, and we're going to get into a little bit more of a serious topic. We're talking about them Florida Gators, man. When the Gators commit crime, it's always on another level. It's never something simple. It's always on another level. So earlier on, I dropped a video. My last video that I dropped is about quarterback Jalen Kitna from the Florida Gators, backup quarterback. Basically, got arrested today. Now, when I reported the video, there was no details about the arrest. It was just listed that he was arrested and put in the the jail. Well, comes to find out, information came out that he's basically did some serious. This is serious accusation. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know for sure, but it's being said that it's based off child. And YouTube is very sensitive about that word, the P word, the adult sight word, whatever. Two adults get together and they do what they do. It's kind of a no, don't say it kind of thing on YouTube because your videos will get taken down and stuff. But if you look at my screen, right now, and you see, look where I got my mouse. That is basically the accusations that's being thrown upon this kid. Basically, that's it right there. You guys can see my mouse moving back and forth. That's what it is. That's what he's being charged for. Basically, it's being related to that. Like I said, YouTube is very sensitive about saying certain words. So, more details will come out about that. But I clown the Gators a lot, but this is one subject that I will not be, covering. I will not be talking about it on here. I can't really go into details about that. Like I said, YouTube will literally take down the video if I do make it, so I won't make it. So the police say he shared a child's pee image on Discord. So he's wow, that's tough. That's tough. So when I first initially saw it, somebody was saying, in the realms of DUI. So I was like, maybe the kid was smoking, maybe he was drinking and he drove and stuff like that. Then I heard somebody else said something about maybe he had hit somebody on a bicycle or something like that. I don't know. So I hit and run on a bicycle and stuff like that. I don't know. So yeah, this is a lot worse. As you guys know, earlier on this month, actually, the Florida Gators kicked out one of their quarterback, Marcus Stoke. They kicked him out of their class because he said the N-word, on camera in the car singing along to a rap song. So right now, I think Florida's down to their backup and coming in. I forgot the other kid's name, the other guy, the other quarterback that's there. He's another backup. So they're down to him and probably Jaden Rashada now. Jaden Rashada will definitely come in and, if AR-15 decides that he's not going to go pro, then, Jaden Rashada might be their starting quarterback next season. So me personally, the whole AR-15 and him going pro and all that, I think you need to cut that shit out. Nobody is drafting no AR-15 as no quarterback. I've been telling y'all Gators this all year. I've been telling y'all he is not a quarterback. He is not a quarterback. He's a certified running back. Nobody, and I mean not 160 million teams in the NFL, if there was that many, should draft this guy as a quarterback. Seriously. There's probably a son inside of my ball sack right now that should get drafted before AR-15 as a quarterback. Stop playing. Stop putting this man name and quarterback together. It don't match. Running back, defensive end, tight end, maybe. Okay. But, yeah, man, Florida, they got a lot going on right now. They got a lot going on. It's it's tough to be a Gator, man. It's tough to be a baby lizard. Gainesville's boring as hell. Gainesville is boring as hell. You might end up being on a predatorial list if you go up to Gainesville. You might end up in jail. Gainesville, they're known for the criminal activities. They're pretty much known for that. Their school is not a Catholic school. It's not peaches and creams up there, okay? The baby lizards got to find something to do, and unfortunately for Kitna, he chose the wrong thing. Brought shame to the family. His dad was, I think, a former quarterback himself, ex-NFL guy. Brought shame to his name. That's tough right there. Oh, you have brought shame to the family. How dare you, man? But Miami Hurricanes, man. Transfer portal's been bumping lately. Avante Williams hit the transfer portal. We found out that Tariq Stevenson's going into the NFL draft. And then, boom, out of nowhere, we get a commitment. We flip the guy by the name of Collins from, he's an edge rusher, from Michigan. We flipped him from Michigan. Michigan is in the playoffs. Well, not in the playoffs yet, but most likely they'll win their conference championship and they'll be in the playoffs. But we flipping 6-7 guys from them, man. That's tough right there. That's tough right there. Miami's out here on the trail recruiting. Things gonna get a little bit spicy. It's gonna get a little spicy in the recruiting, man. Man, things are looking amazing for us. Florida State went 9-3 this year. 9-3. And they still, I repeat, they still can't recruit nobody. Nobody wants to go to that dumpster fire. Norvell is, what do y'all think it is that make these kids turn off away from Florida State? They won 9 games this season. 9. And Billy Napier won 6. Mario won 5. And these guys are running laps around Florida State recruiting. Why do nobody want to go to Florida State? Is it because they broke? Is that the reason? Is it because allegedly Norvell breath smell like colon cancer? That's probably what's turning the kids off. I don't know what logical reason do these kids have for not wanting to go to Florida State. Now I'll tell you one thing though. That transfer portal right now is booming. Every minute, every second of the day, somebody enters it. And I'm talking about big names. Big names in the transfer portal. Coming out of Alabama, Oklahoma, all these big name SEC schools, Auburn, Texas A&M, Baylor, Oregon. Man, there's so many names that's dropping, so many high-quality talent. Now, I must say this too. With this transfer portal, it gets a little sticky. You could have kids that's jumping in because they're afraid of competition. They can't, push it to the limit to get past whoever's in front of them, or they're getting overlapped by the kids that's came in behind them. Perfect example of a transfer portal bus. I'm gonna say bus. Lorenzo Lingard transferred from Miami, went to Florida, and basically rot at Florida. He rotted at Florida. That's a perfect example. Everybody's coming in there and playing before him. ETN's playing before him. Lingard is about 93 years old right now and still ain't getting no snaps. He's thinking about hitting the transfer portal. I'm surprised his letter hasn't dropped on Twitter yet that he's hitting the portal. He did say he don't know where the road is leading him, but he won't quit. So if I was him, with 1 year of eligibility left, go ahead and get up out of Florida, my guy. Because they're already talking about their running back as a two-headed beast at the moment. And they're not mentioning you. So you might want to do what's best for your career if you even think you have a career left. Yeah, but the Miami Hurricanes, why is Mike Norvell trending? What did Norvell do? We know why the Florida Gators are trending, but why is Mike Norvell trending? Let's see what they're talking about Mike Norvell. Fight on Trojan, what's going on, man? USC Trojan fans, man, I'm rooting for you guys, man. I want you guys to get in that playoff. I want you to win your conference championship, and I want you guys to get up in that playoff. After that, I ain't got no dog in the playoff. I just want to see it play out. So, if you guys could pull it off and get your wins and probably win you a championship, hey, man, I'm all for it. I'm rooting for you guys. Mike Norvell, what they saying about Mike Norvell? They say he's trending, but I don't see why. This date back to the 26th. Can y'all let me know in the chat if any of y'all following Mike Norvell? Did he say something crazy today or something? Because apparently he's trending on Twitter. Yeah, don't know why he's trending, but I guess. Did he say something? Mike Norvell mentioned that he has multiple meetings with players making decisions on staying or moving on from the program, and there will be more to come. Mentioned he really liked some of the choices they've made. All right, so for all you Florida State fans in the next upcoming days or so, you guys gonna have a bowl game, so you won't be seeing too many guys, trending for Florida State to hit the transfer portal. I mean, other than Sam McCall, who's, crazy about the playtime situation, you won't really see much from you guys. You got a bowl game to prepare for. You guys started practicing already. I think you got like 15 practices for your bowl game, which from what I'm hearing, Florida State should be playing in the Cheez-It Bowl against Texas. If you're a betting man, I'll probably take Texas to win that game. I mean, who else you thought I was going to take? Seriously. Another thing, Tallahassee's trending. Why is Tallahassee trending? What's going on in Tallahassee? Forget it. Dylan Gable, he's trending. Oh, y'all want to? Oh, look at this. Now, I don't know who put Jordan Travis up there, but if I was Jordan Travis, I'd probably enter the NFL draft right now. I don't think you're gonna get a more hype and a more boost than this. Highest graded quarterback. This is from Pro Football Focus. This season, Power 5, got Drake May from North Carolina, Bryce Young from Alabama, and then number 3 on that list, you got Jordan Travis from Florida State. If I was him, I would get in the NFL draft right now. Right now, with all this hype around you, you might actually end up getting drafted in the first, second, maybe third round. One of them. I think that would be the best for him. I don't think he's going to get any better. You know, he's a running, throwing quarterback. I think he better hop in that. He better hop in that NFL. Better declare pretty soon. Behind him, Caleb Williams, USC. Hendon Hooker from Tennessee. They got this guy rated better than Hendon Hooker and Caleb Williams. Who? What? Obviously, no, they say women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. These numbers are lying their ass off. These numbers are lying. Ain't no way in hell if I'm an NFL team, I'm choosing Jordan Travis over Hendon Hooker. Ain't no way in hell. Now, granted that Hendon Hooker got injured, but that shouldn't put Jordan Travis above him, performance-wise. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough right there. Crazy. That's crazy. Wait, go back. I think I just seen something on no. All right, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat because I want some of you guys' thoughts and opinions on some of these matters that's going on. The transfer portal, Florida State, Miami, and the Gators. The Florida Gators might take on UCF again. As you guys know, last year UCF beat the bejesus out of them in the bowl game. Literally own Florida. They still own them, so they might actually get a chance to play them again. That's going to be interesting to see, how that turned out. Now, I'm going to put the link in the chat, like I said. For those of you guys that wants to come in, chime in, give your thoughts and opinions on, what's going on in college football, the Florida Gators, the Miami Hurricanes, and the Seminoles. So Miami's right now, guys, Miami's on commitment alerts, basically. Commitments. We might flip a guy named Joshua Harton from North Carolina. He's a defensive lineman. We watched his highlights on the channel before. Explosive guy, very physical. If we could flip him, that'll be a huge get for our class and that defensive line. Kid is very explosive. Seminoles school, he isn't a pro quarterback level though. I love him, but he's not built for that. He's a college football quarterback. I agree with you. I mean, I don't hate the kid or anything like that. I sit here and I troll and everything like that, but if it was my team, I'm not drafting him. But that's just me personally because I've watched him play. Numbers say this and numbers say that, but I've actually watched him play in real time. Slim Shady, what's going on with you?
Whoever come up with that list you were just looking at of quarterbacks, concussion protocol. Numbers don't lie.
Now,
Straight to concussion protocol.
I got a simple question for you, Slim. And then I'm gonna only give you 3 options.
Okay.
The guy that made that list, was he drinking whiskey, scotch, or rum?
Can I get a 4th option?
Go ahead.
Bleach.
Oh man, I'm gonna go with bleach too. I think bleach sums it up. It's either that or he was sniffing Ajax.
Well, he might have been doing both. I mean, you got Travis Hunter above not only Hendon Hooker, but Caleb Williams, who's probably going to win the Heisman.
Now these Gators, these Seminole fans, they funny. You see that they're the 5-star guy that they got last year, the top recruit from them left them, Sam McCall. So what they did, they threw an orange shirt on the top of his lockers, which basically mean that he's playing like shit and all that kind of crap. He's even reacted to it.
Yeah, I saw that little video you played earlier.
Yeah, he said, "This is funny to me, bro. Tell y'all coach, come see me next year." So with him saying that, I see 2 things. I see Miami, I see the Gators, because the other teams that I seen that they listed for him, they don't play Florida State. So if he's saying that, come see him next year, I'm thinking Miami or Florida.
Is he from Florida? I mean, because that
Yeah,
could play a factor.
He's from Lakeland.
Yeah, he's going to want to stay in the state.
Yeah, he was at one point committed to Florida. So who knows? I mean, Florida just lost the safety anyway. But I'm not sure if this guy wants to play safety.
Man, how is it? Florida State's got the best record this year, but they're sucking high and tit in recruiting.
Nobody wants to go there. It puzzles me. They say, didn't they tell us if you win, they'll come?
That's what they say.
It seems like it works for everybody but Florida State.
Well, and there's even a couple Florida State fans I'm cool with, and I'm like, I'll give Norvell credit for what he's done. They had made 1 bowl game in 5 years, and they went 9-3. Great, but you're not going to build a championship caliber team out of the portal. It just ain't going to happen.
He said, "Laugh out loud." The Florida State bashing. Hey, if you think we bashing Florida State, hit the link. There's a link.
Come on, Jay. That's exactly who I was talking about. As a matter of fact, true Seminole. Come on, buddy.
Hit the link. Hit the link. Come defend your team. If you think we trashing them, come defend your team. But what I'm saying, I'm trashing them and I'm trolling them, but it's facts. Nobody is committing to y'all. Y'all won 9 games. Y'all 9-3. Miami is 5-7, getting commitments. Florida is 6-6, getting commitments. Billy and Mario is running laps around Norvell. Norvell is in year 3, winning games and can't get nobody to commit. They're actually thinking about decommitting. Florida right now is on the verge of flipping one of your guys. That's tough.
Come on, true Seminole.
That's tough right there. Montre, what's going on with you? Oh man, what's going on with everybody in the chat? Appreciate each and every one of y'all for being in here, man. Hit the like button. Florida Gator fans, subscribe to the channel. Florida State fans, subscribe to the channel. It's it's free. Y'all are more than welcome over here. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna switch the chat to subscribers only. Don't want to deal with the bots today. I forgot to do that before we even started this thing.
Well,
tired of little sex bots coming in here talking about some this, that, and the third.
Semin old school. Last time I checked, Florida State was somewhere around 21 or 22, and both Miami and Florida are in the top 10.
Yeah, as of right now, Miami's number 9, the Gators number 8. And Florida State, I think they're like 19. They're up there.
Okay.
Slim. We talked about criminals a lot on here. You know, Hernandez and all of them.
Yeah.
But the Florida Gators just added another name to the list.
Mm.
Now, this one is a touchy subject. I don't really want to mention the actual thing because YouTube
I
goes
heard.
nuts. Okay, so this kid apparently is sending under minor photos of private areas in discourse. Basically, child P.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Whether it's true or whether it's false, that man's career is over.
It's done.
Because you can't just go to Walmart and pick up a new reputation.
Yeah. Oh, you got arrested on your job applications. I see you got arrested here. What did you go in for? Yeah. Okay. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Right. I mean, it's one of those things. It could have been something as simple as he was receiving pictures from a girl he met out at a bar one night. Underage girls get into bars all the time. It happens.
The problem is he shares the photo on a Discord. See,
Yep.
this why us good men can't get no good pictures anymore because they're afraid of guys like that sharing it with everybody.
I swear.
See, now when a girl thought about sending T2Y some pictures, she got to think twice because she think I'm like this guy that's going to share it with the world. Nah, baby. Let me stop.
You're going to hear that door come crashing open in a minute. I have no sympathy for you.
Now, I must say this, guys. Do not deal with minors. Do not deal with minors. Do not. I'm a father of girls. Slim's a father of girls. I'm pretty sure if he catch one of y'all with him, he's going to empty his gun, and so am I.
I'm going to empty every gun.
I'm gonna lay back in my couch, I'm going to rock the chair, and I'm going to call the cops and say, come get the body. Yeah, but there it is. Broken has been arrested for child, blah, 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 related charges. According to Gainesville Police spoken, we don't have details right now, but we do have some.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, I ain't just going to throw him under the bus because, I mean, none of us know the situation. I mean, granted, yeah, you're kind of shitty spreading around pictures of any girl on the internet like that, but like I said, it could have been somebody that got into a bar with a fake ID and he had no clue. So, I mean, any of us can get caught up in a situation like that.
Yeah, see, the thing is, don't share photos. Don't share your photo. In Discords, that's even worse.
Hey, we ain't had to worry about nothing but MySpace in our day.
Yeah, MySpace. Oh, man.
That was it.
Yeah, MySpace, man. MySpace was a lot better, to be honest with you, than a lot of these social media sites, because at least you could customize your thing.
Right.
I used to have all kind of my football teams. I have my favorite songs on, all that stuff. Then you had the girls going crazy because you had your top 10 best friends and shit.
Oh yeah.
Man, when MySpace first came out, that shit was so addictive. You had to be on there checking to see if you got anything in every minute. Oh man!
Yeah, see, we didn't have. I mean, I ain't that old, but we didn't have the iPhones and all this crap to just post something on the internet immediately. That's why we got away with shit in my day.
Yep. So bowl games. Let's see. Actually, let me see. Go back. Let me see if we got some updated predictions for bowl games. Sorry, Miami fans. We're not a part of that discussion.
Nope, not this year. What it sure makes fans of other teams on the internet mad when I'm just not that upset about it. It's like I reminded Coach Hayes. I called into his show. I was like, Coach Hayes, I called into your show and I told you this team was going to go 6-6. I was being generous, apparently.
Now, Alabama sitting at number 6 in this new rankings that came out. College football rankings came out last night. So, Georgia's 1, Michigan's 2, TCU 3, USC 4. You got Ohio State sitting out at 5 and Alabama at 6. What would be crazy? If actually Alabama got into this thing. That would be nuts.
They need some help, but it's possible.
It's possible. Michigan could lose, USC could lose, and TCU could lose.
Well, here's the thing. Georgia's in regardless of whether they win or lose.
Yeah,
I think Michigan's in regardless of whether they win or lose.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Michigan and Georgia is the only sure thing.
I think, in my opinion, TCU is too.
I think if TCU lose one, they'll probably. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Ohio State schedule has been terrible. I've even gone over that myself. I definitely agree with you on that one.
So, you could have.
Now, did you see this tattoo of this guy got a tattoo of the head coach for Tennessee?
Oh, good God!
Yeah.
Well, that tattoo I got so much better.
This dude got a tattoo. Let's see if they show the photos of the befores and everything. Okay, so it's Twitter. So the guy went and got a tattoo of the Tennessee coach. That's crazy.
No, I got my cane. I got my Canes tattoo, but I'm not getting Mario's face tattooed on me. That's something I ain't doing.
So he got it on his chicken leg. See, there's the original photo, there's a drawing, and then tatted. This tattoo artist actually did pretty good at the job. Pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. Because it's hard to find people that'll do portraits good because they're real easy to screw up.
Yeah, so hey,
I'll take that one. I'll take the one I got. I'll stick with that.
Yeah, I'll stick with my little one on my arm. I ain't doing all that. Mario ain't getting no spot on my body.
Nope. If anybody's face goes on me, it's going to be one of my kids.
So Auburn hired Hugh Freeze. A couple other coaches got hired. Georgia Tech hired their guy. Who else?
Georgia Tech hired their interim coach, Key, whatever his name was, Brent Key.
Yeah.
Nebraska hired, who was that? Matt Rule just got fired from the Carolina Panthers. And Wisconsin hired Luke Fickell from Cincinnati.
The true Seminoles, what's going on?
What's up, my guys? How y'all doing?
What up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
So,
hey, man, I
what's
told
the
you
deal
the
with
same
this Travis thing? What's the deal with this Travis thing, man?
Which one?
Jordan Travis, you think he's an NFL quarterback?
Yeah, I don't know if he does or not. I don't want to because it'd be awesome that year. I don't.
Yeah, you sound like you're driving under a tunnel. Yeah, your signal's all gone.
Well, see, I was talking to him on Pigskin Pete's show, and like I said the same thing to him there that I said here. I give Mike Norvell his props, but he's got to step up his recruiting game.
I understand that, but the thing is, though, all recruits' ideas of Florida State for the past few years is mediocrity and drama. It's been what recruits now see Florida State as. It's the first real winning season Florida State's had. I can see that. And now we've now proven it on the field. Just give it some time. The recruits will come.
So ESPN put out their story on the Florida quarterback situation. Jailed on child, the P word counts. Yeah, let's see if they got anything that we don't know. 19-year-old former, quarterback John Kitna. He got arrested today at 3:20. We know all that. He has been suspended immediately from the football program. We are shocked and saddened to hear the news involving Kitna, the University of Florida. Athletic Association said in a statement they are extremely serious charges in the University of Florida, and the UAA has zero tolerance for such behavior.
Hey, guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I got to go back to work.
All right, man. According to the news released from Gainesville Police Department, police received a tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children that a user had distributed an image of child and material on a Discord. So if you paying attention and you see me skipping over words or saying that means there's certain words that I can't say on YouTube because it triggers the algorithm and stuff like that. So if you're seeing it on the screen, I'll run my mouse over it so you guys know what it is. Police allege that investigators revealed that Kitna was probable owner of the Discord account. So, yeah, Discord posted photos, private areas, probably a minor.
That's crazy, man.
That's messed up.
Crazy. Some sick people out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
As a red shirt, Kitna appeared in 4 games this season. Somebody got an echo. Kitna appeared in 4 games this season, completing 14 passes for 181 yards and a touchdown. So that's basically his stats, garbage time stats.
Well, he came in the Florida game. Anthony Richardson was knocked out for a few plays. I mean, he come in and made some plays. He made some plays with his feet, threw a good pass. I mean, like I said, until some more information comes out, I ain't going to knock him because we don't know the situation.
Right. Everything as of right now is alleged, I mean, well, what's being reported is factual information. It's already out in the public. We're reading it on national syndicated, platform. Florida State defensive star Verse and Robinson to play in bowl game, so they won't be opting out of the bowl game. Florida State All ACC defender Verse and All ACC safety Jamie Robinson, they plan to play in the upcoming bowl game. So whoever they end up playing, I think it's Texas. They got them in the Cheez-It Bowl or something like that.
I saw Texas Tech. I've seen TC or SMU.
So whatever they decide, more than likely it'll be right after the conference championship games. They'll slide the right teams in wherever, and then we'll see who Florida State plays. But according to them, these 2 guys are willing to play. They're not going to opt out. In the upcoming days, you guys are going to see a lot of kids saying they're planning on going to the NFL and opting out of the bowl game and stuff like that. It's become a yearly tradition now, so be prepared for that. But Miami fans, we ain't got to prepare for nothing. That's tough. Jordan Bowman, what's going on with you?
I'm in a lot of pain.
Yeah, I can tell you. I see you took a week's vacation.
A week's vacation?
Yeah, you didn't show up this Sunday to get the clobbering that we was gonna give you on the show.
I couldn't show up on Sunday, but I was on that. Slim can attest. I was on Pigskin Pete's the other night.
He's been around. He come out there and partied hard with us when we were at Clemson, though.
Yeah.
So how's it feel, man, to get beat by Cox?
I mean, you would know. I mean,
I don't know.
You would. You're a Miami fan. You guys lost to them 5 years ago.
Why you got to be bringing up old shit, Jordan?
We ain't played them in 5 years. We ain't played them 5 years ago.
We ain't played them.
It might have been before. Wait, no, it
might have been 10 years ago.
What year did they beat y'all? It was like the Independence Bowl or something.
It was the next to last year of Al Golden. So 2014.
Oh, that was okay. So that was okay. That was 2014. Then.
Damn near 10 years ago. So they. not only did they beat y'all, they get to brag about ending y'all home game win streak and killing y'all playoffs hopes.
Yeah.
South Carolina is winning in 2022 when it comes to Clemson. Oh, and it goes even further than that. Not only did they beat you in football, they beat you in women's basketball and men's basketball. Is it safe to say in 2022 y'all are their bitch?
You use the Quicksilver card from Capital.
In 2022, sure.
Just not in 2023, right?
I'm kind of
owning shit.
I'm kind of with Jordan on that because I mean, South Carolina's lost like what 7 or 8 in a row to them.
Yeah, I mean, all streaks come to an end. Man. It is what it is. I mean, there's no excuse in that loss, and they got bragging rights for the year. I mean, I give them all the credit in the world. But
maybe you can answer this, Jordan. I'm trying to figure out how did South Carolina get out of playing Clemson in 2020? Because that's state law.
Yeah. I guess the SEC overrides state law or something. I don't know, but
damn.
I don't know, but the SEC didn't want to play out of conference games, and so that ended it before it even started. Like Clemson wanted to play the game, and the SEC said nope. So
now my question to you too is who's that kid that decommitted from you guys today? Not decommitted, into the transfer portal.
I see Dakari Collins. He's been off the team the entire year. He only officially entered this year, but he left the team back in September.
Yeah, and that's when the transfer period was closed anyway by then.
Yeah, it's not a big loss. He wasn't playing. I mean, I had high hopes for him. He was a 4-star coming out, but couldn't get. You've seen our wide receivers, and he couldn't even get on the field for us. So.
Hold on, who blocked? Somebody blocked Seminole boys. Hold on, let me go see.
I don't block nobody.
One of the mods probably blocked him.
Oh, Jacarius got blocked.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody blocked him. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody blocked them. I mean, I know, but if you get blocked on my channel, I didn't block you. I don't block nobody.
Yeah, why are we blocking? I like it when Jacarius comes by.
I'm not in favor of politicians getting in the middle of sports, but if the state of Florida wants to make it law that Florida State, Miami, and Florida all got to play each other every year, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah,
they need to make that law. They need to make it law.
Yeah.
All right, community. Let me see. Blocked.
I got to give South Carolina props on that. I mean, there ain't no way your game's going anywhere.
Yep.
I don't see.
But hey, we still got a lot to. We still playing for the ACC championship. Still can win an Orange Bowl, and hopefully we fix our issues in the off season.
Okay, there you go, Seminole boy 2. I got you. You're off the block list. I just took you off the block list. Let me go in and save that. I don't know who blocked you, my guy. You probably said something that they ain't like, but y'all don't be blocking people for saying stuff that y'all don't like. You know, just go back and forth with them.
Yeah, as long as
I ain't blocked nobody.
Or if you don't feel like going back and forth with them, just ignore them.
As long as
I ain't had a wrench. I ain't had a wrench but a week. I ain't had a chance to even time anybody out yet.
Yeah, but Jakari, he's not on the block list. So Seminole boy 229. If you're watching it, you're unblocked. I don't know who blocked you, my guy. Definitely wasn't me, but yeah, you're unblocked.
You gotta watch who you mod. I know Pigskin Pete's had trouble with that, just people going rogue and just blocking bunches of people.
As a matter of fact, let me look at this block list real quick. I mean, some of them are a whole bunch of sex bots and shit, which that's cool. If you see a sex bot, then they'll block them.
Right.
But I'll pull up this block list.
Just saying, you gotta watch some of these folks. They getting their little feelers, and all of a sudden, half your channel's blocked.
Now, I know one person that would never be on my block list. Mallory, Will Mallory.
I didn't get to watch the Pitt game. Did he stink it up? Was he
Well,
bad?
actually, no. He had a
really?
bunch of catches, but he still can't block worth a damn.
Yeah.
All right,
Sounds
so you guys can see it. Those are mods, and these are the block lists. So you got a whole bunch of 6 spots. That's one of the main reasons I put it on subscribers only, because bots can't subscribe. See,
Right.
six finding that beers and stuff like that.
That's me. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Jordan Bowman troll account.
Yeah.
Then you got stink, fake, prophet, Muhammad, raped. There go
Whoa.
another word I was not supposed to say on YouTube.
You gonna get this stream taken down. Good job.
Blow dicks.
Now that's a troll Bo Nix account. That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is pretty good.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
but
the official
I remember when
KKK
he
account.
came in here. He came in here saying some vulgar stuff.
Oh wow.
So they
You got the Klan blocked. Oh
Yeah, you got the
KKK
official
blocked.
KKK.
More 6 bots. I don't know who that Daniel Colito is, but somebody blocked them. Yeah, block list is pretty small. Who's Jeff Burns? Don't even know.
No, I don't know what that is.
I feel like I've seen that name before.
Let me unblock Jeff Burns. I don't know who Jeff Burns is. I'm gonna unblock him.
None of them names he's
like Merry
I'm
Christmas.
gonna unblock him.
Celtics lore. Celtics
Rebel
fans,
444. I'm gonna unblock you too. Why not?
he probably Celtics lore probably says something
Celtics.
racist. Celtics fans are racist.
Yeah.
Celtics lore. Let me unblock you too, I guess.
Oh, that's all right. Because of what I said about Larry Bird being better than Steph Curry, somebody called me racist for that.
M3 Max. Don't know who you is. I'm gonna unblock you too. All right, save that. There you go. Whoever those guys is, they can comment again if they even still here. All right.
And it was the same dude, Jordan. It was that dude, Prophet.
Oh yeah. Prophet loves calling you racist.
He does.
So let me ask you this now, Jordan. Since the bowl game is coming up, well, ACC championship dinner bowl game, how many guys you think will opt out for Clemson, knowing that you guys have no playoff implications now?
Well, we didn't have anybody opt out for the Cheez-It Bowl last year, so I'd be surprised if we had more, like more than one. I mean, I could see maybe one guy opting out. I don't know, but
me and Pete were talking about that earlier today. Clemson's pretty notorious for not having guys opt out.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of
literally everybody played
Jordan,
in the Cheez-It Bowl last year against Iowa State. So if I think we would have guys, our guys play for the Orange Bowl.
Now let me ask you this too. Obviously, we went over a quarterbacks list, and they got Jordan Travis listed as the 3rd best quarterback in the country. How you feel about that?
He's playing like it.
I mean, the way he played against Florida.
I don't think he's the 3rd most talented quarterback, but he's really. I mean, I think he's going to come back.
You think Florida State's back?
Well.
I think he's going to come back. He could, and he'll definitely be up there for the Heisman.
After Travis, I got to see what Florida State's like after Jordan Travis is gone.
Man, I can't wait till after they bowl game to see that transfer portal. That transfer portal list, everybody's on their P's and Q's right now. But that transfer portal list, man, it's gonna go crazy.
Well, it's gonna go crazy for everybody. That's just the reality we're in now.
Yeah, man. A lot of players want to feel like they can get automatic start somewhere else. They don't want to work for it.
Please, Kane's family, don't troll UF with this disgusting situation. Some things just not, to be joked about, right? Yeah, normally, if they would have got arrested for something else, I'd be on them right now, be clowning the mess out of them.
Yeah.
But this situation, plus this is YouTube. Now, if I was on Rumble,
it's not true.
If I was on Rumble, I'll be going in on him right now.
Yeah.
I might actually make me a Rumble account and start doing streams over there too, because you can say whatever you want over there with no repercussions. Well, then again, unless your job sees it.
Yeah.
Oh man, Nathaniel Joseph. Talk about it. Okay. Yeah, man, the transfer portal is crazy right now. Transfer portal. How many guys you think gonna hit the transfer portal from Clemson?
Probably a few.
About 5.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of our running backs is transferring out.
Because you also got to count guys that don't get reps in.
I think one of our running backs is going to transfer. We already have a wide receiver transferring out. I think we're going to see a couple more. I could see one of our D linemen, probably maybe one or two D linemen transferring out.
Here they go with this bullshit. Oh.
So maybe like five or six.
Yeah, the athletics sucks.
They let you stroll for a second and then they pop up their stuff in front of you so you can't see it. Oh, BG out of prison.
And maybe DJ transfers. I didn't even mention that as possible.
Yeah, so for those of you guys that 90s and early 2000, rap fans, BG is out of prison.
Oh yeah, BG
bling, 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 everything coming right. You see they bling, bling. That guy.
I'm glad BG out.
Also the United States soccer team, man, they doing it big. They beat Iran yesterday.
Yep.
Congratulations to them.
Yep.
We got out the group stage.
And release
to be honest with
you, green ass lame. Hey, green ass lame. Damn, Henry Lee, I'm a green lame. I thought I was just green guy T2Y. Now I'm green ass lame. That's tough. Miami has 3-player transferring every day, and your green ass worrying about Florida State. We got guys that's transferring. That's not really contributing. Yeah. But you guys have your the top guy in your class transferred out.
We got guys being told that they don't have a spot on this team anymore.
Yep. You know what's crazy? We can have a losing record. We could have went 0-12 this year, and we still would have out recruited y'all.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. That's bad.
Because your recruiting pitch was like, you see how bad those guys are, you're going to get over them.
Okay, so another guy dropped his top 12. Let me see what class is he? 24. Class of 24.
He a running back.
He dropped his classes.
Well, Miami's in there.
Notre Dame, Miami, Alabama, Arkansas, Penn State, Ole Miss, OU, South Carolina, Michigan, Georgia, Michigan State, and the Gators. You know who I did not see in there, Henry Lee? Them Seminoles up in Tallahassee. This is why y'all can't win nothing. This is why y'all can't win that recruit.
Realistically, just go to Alabama or Georgia.
This man went to every school surrounding y'all except y'all. That's tough.
Speaking of Florida State, did you see that damn story about that Florida State fan?
Which one?
Man, what was it? I think the headline of the video was Florida man vapes friend's semen.
Yeah, we talked about
Bro, what?
Oh, yes. The dude had on a Florida State hoodie.
Yeah, we talked about that. We covered that on here.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he was vaping sperm or something like that.
Yeah, but if you ask the Florida State fan, all of them have done it. Y'all Florida State fans, y'all let me know in the chat. Have y'all ever vaped sperm? Don't lie now.
Lord have mercy.
I want to know what the hell's going on in Tallahassee.
This just sounds like a whole Florida thing.
Whose sperm?
It's
their own or somebody else's? I don't know. Don't answer that.
It doesn't even matter.
Well, for the context of this video, it was somebody else's.
Oh,
so UAB hired Trent Dilfer.
I don't know which one's worse.
Who hired Trent Dilfer?
UAB.
To do what?
Head coach.
Thank God they didn't take our head coach again.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. How do you think they got Bill Clark?
I'm just thinking, man, Trent Dilfer was terrible.
Yeah, well, they got him as their head coach now.
10 years ago, the UAB hired Bill Clark, and then their program got shut down.
What was that?
Trent Dilfer may legit. Trent Dilfer may legit be the worst quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl. And I'm not even trolling.
Heard of him.
He was on that 2000 Ravens team that was giving up like 3 points a game.
They won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But he was at Tampa before that, and he was god awful.
Yeah, see, this the problem that I got with 247 Sports. They do this to us every freaking time. So last night, when Buddy committed to us, we jumped to number 8 over the Gators, 276.85. They 276.48. Within 20 minutes later, it's back to this way. They took away some points from us and gave them more points. So what the hell? What? Seriously?
They take stars away from us.
On Jaden Rashada.
This shit makes no sense sometimes.
Hey, they take our stars away when somebody commit to us.
It's just amazing to me. Now, if you look down below us at number 10, you got Clemson with 3 more commits than us. We got 20, they got 23, and we're still better than them. So that's a good direction we're going.
That's cool and all, but that's not going to make up for the 30 points.
Miami's the Texas A&M of the ACC.
That's a good direction that we're going in. Elite recruiting, the future will be bright.
It's not going to stop y'all from getting beat by 30, though.
Yeah, just like what happened to Texas A&M.
All right, so there go your boy's mugshot.
Right. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I can see it.
There go your boy mugshot. From the Florida Gators mugshot. And then they call us Thug U. Oh, man. Said Thug U. They call us
like
Thug
Florida
U.
man does Florida things.
They call Florida State the criminals. But here we are. Man, that's tough. Damn, you can't even stroll down the timeline without running into the story. Let's stop capping. Man. So let's just do some prediction here. Florida State versus Texas. Who you guys think is gonna win that game? Florida State.
Texas ain't been playing like they supposed to, so I believe Florida might do their thing on that.
Taking Florida State.
Florida State. Is it Florida State or Florida?
Florida State.
Florida State versus Texas.
Yeah, Texas ain't been doing their thing, so I guess I give Florida State another top.
Man, see,
top
I can't
win.
I can't even lie though. If Sam Ellinger's on his A game and that running back is too, there ain't many teams that could stop that
Sam Ellinger.
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, you right.
Quinn Ewers. I'm thinking Sam Ellinger.
Ellinger was like a couple years ago, one.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Ellinger
how old is this dude?
Yeah. Because ain't Ellinger the one when they won the little bowl game or something like that? He yelled out, Texas is back.
When they beat Georgia.
Yeah, he said Texas is back. Yeah. And after that, Texas nothing.
Well, I mean, hell, they're basically, just like Tennessee in the same position as us. They won't keep nobody long enough for them to get better.
Y'all see this, Canes fans? It say, relax, Canes fans, let Mario, and you see the situation. Basically, let him cook.
What's he
Let him
cooking?
cook.
5 and 6.
Right now, he definitely cooking Tigers because we better
he's
be
cooking. He's cooking 5 and 7 seasons. That's what he's getting. And he
Yeah,
got cooked by
but
30 points.
he's also cooking where it matters right now.
He's
He's
cooking
cooking
40 point
where
blowouts
it's going to matter for the next 3 years. Recruiting.
Miami
How did
got
Clemson
different different things.
How did Clemson get to the point where they could talk? How did Clemson get to the point where they could talk? They recruited,
They
right?
won games. They won games.
And they recruited. Not only did they win games, but they recruited.
And they
Clemson actually didn't start. Clemson didn't recruit in at a top 10 level till they started winning.
You know who else recruited?
What does that tell you then? Mario's doing something that's unpresidential. We're not winning, and he's getting elite talent. So imagine when he starts winning.
That's a bold assumption.
Or he'll turn into
he had a pretty talented roster this year and won 5 games with it.
Pretty talented.
Yeah, but it wasn't his roster.
Watch? Under whose watch was
It's not his roster, but you got look. You still should.
It wasn't his roster when he came. When he came, all he did was bring in transfers, bro. He didn't.
There's no excuse to losing to Middle Tennessee State, man.
No, there's no excuse. No, there's no. I ain't saying there was an excuse for anything. I'm not making no excuse for any game.
You know what else there is?
The man's first year.
No matter how you look at it, this season was a failure.
Jordan,
no one's saying
Jordan,
that.
hang on. Jordan, there's also no excuse for seniors, like the tight end that we were bitching about earlier, Will Mallory, of him having 3 head coaches and 3 offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
You can have all the talent in the world, but they're not going to develop under that situation.
I'm saying that at a baseline level, I'm not saying Miami should have won the ACC this year. I'm saying, but 5-7.
Nobody.
And it's not just the games you lost; it's how you lost. I mean, Miami gave up 40 points 4 different times this season.
Look,
Jordan.
Miami.
Jordan. All I'm saying is, you could. Some people expected us to do good. We expected to have that talent, but it's just like I had spoke last night. You get what I'm saying? They had to lose to start winning, man. It's their first year. Let that boy bring in his players. Let that man do his thing and figure out his team. That's what he had to do. Obviously, that's what's happening in front of everybody's eyes right now. Look at all the transfers that's leaving. Most of them were Manny Diaz boys. You know what I'm saying?
Players aside, Mario's record speaks for itself. When he got to FIU, they were 0-12. He got them their first conference championship, got them winning bowl games on a regular basis. Oregon was 4-8 when he got there. His record speaks for itself.
All right, so
Florida's play good teams.
So Florida.
Here we go with the who have they played? They ain't played nobody. That's a dumbass argument.
All right, so
I'm not even going there.
It's just like Deion
hold on, guys.
Players and just run over everybody.
Hold on. The University of Florida has spoken out. So those saying this is a reflection of the university are wrong. Jalen made awful, horrific, disturbing decisions and deserved every bit of the blame and punishment coming his way. To say this embodies our program is a disgrace to the players who goes about things the right way.
That's not a. I thought you said the university made a statement on it. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, this is one of the people that represents them. Yes.
No, it's people who are bashing.
That's just an account. Click on their profile. That's not.
It's still one of their inside people that represent them. I follow all of them. Well, I don't follow him, but
but they're not affiliated with the university. That's what I'm saying.
They is affiliated with the university.
No, they're not. They are a media company. But they are not.
They are a media company that's credentialed to the Florida. They are affiliates. They're not.
They don't represent the university, is what I'm saying. There's a difference between being.
If I credential you to come to my program, I give you inside information on things that's going on in my program.
That's not the same as representing the university.
Anything that I put out is about the Florida Gators. I am representing the Florida Gators.
That's not what you said, though. You said the university was making. You said the university says they're not with the university. They're not employed by the university.
They are an affiliate. If I'm your affiliate, and
there are people that can agree with me. They are independent.
And I say something on your behalf.
They're not saying anything on anybody's behalf.
Yeah.
They just did. Right there.
All right, you got it.
And it don't reflect. It don't embody our program.
He's not representing he's using our.
So Jordan, what is he doing?
He's an affiliate.
He's saying our.
Hold on, let me finish. Came out right now and made that same statement about Miami or somebody at Miami. He's an affiliate.
He's saying our as a fan would say our. It's not. And I'm not saying it's a fan.
Yeah.
There's fans and then there's media. This is not.
Oh my God! They are not an official university. They are not official university account or media company. Just
these are the people that the university gives information to put out into the world. They are affiliates.
That is not
there's unofficial affiliates and then there's official affiliates, like people that are like actually like contracted by the university to do this stuff.
You don't have
He's not
exactly. You
conscious.
don't have to.
They are not.
What I'm saying
That
is
guy,
they have their
that guy
inside
putting
people.
that out.
They got people on the inside that they pay to do this stuff, but they also have media that they are affiliated to that they give the same information that they give their people because they know.
But what Jordan is saying. But what Jordan is saying is that guy putting it out is no different than Susan Miller from the Miami Post putting it out.
Right.
Yeah, but the season put it
They
out
don't
on behalf
represent. They
of
don't
the Miami
represent
Hurricanes.
the
She's
university.
still affiliated.
They cover the university. There's a difference. This is not an official university statement. This is not something on behalf of the university itself. That's what I'm saying. This is not.
I don't think that's what TTY was saying though. I don't think he's saying that they're like basically a part of the university. He's just saying they're affiliates. Affiliate means that you could just be a fan, or you could just be a fan, or
that's not how the word affiliate is used in that context. Okay.
What is affiliate? Affiliate is like a friend or somebody close to that situation.
That's
what affiliate is.
That's used in that. Affiliate is usually an official like.
I got my brother that's a blood and my cousin that's a crip, but I'm affiliate with both of them. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I'm not a part of them. I'm not a part of the group, but I'm affiliated with.
But that's not how that word is used in this context. When you're talking about media and stuff like that, that's not what that means. I get what
university. Here goes another one. The University of Florida State has put out their Christmas present. They're wrapping them up right now.
Hey man, I could get down with some chicken ramen.
I got some ramen. Hey, I got some ramen in the kitchen right now. I got some ramen in there.
So according to the news coming out of Florida State, Sam McCall left because he didn't want beef ramen noodles. He wanted chicken instead.
I'm actually starting to get into the roast chicken flavor.
Now, if it's two vegetarians that get in a fight, is it still beef?
Hey, hey, that's a good one. Hey, have y'all know about goulash? I'm not saying that everybody went to the place where they make it, but I'm saying that y'all know about goulash.
Here goes another guy don't hit the transfer portal. Wide receiver from Alabama. What peanut at?
Hey, I'm gonna throw this out there. Alabama's wide receiver core looked a lot like ours this year, so you may want to stay away from them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They couldn't catch a cold in the Arctic with no shoes on.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the transfer portal about to get crazy.
Yeah, from a lot of big name schools too, at that.
Not the MD. Not the MD. Man, they crazy.
Who y'all think had more transfers inside of the portal? From what team you think had the most transfers?
Transfers out? Miami.
No, transfers out. Yeah.
Miami.
Texas A&M kind of. Texas A&M might be.
I thought you said in the state of Florida.
No, I'm talking about all around. I'm talking about
they'll fill a whole roster with the trash.
That's dope for you people that live in the snow. Look at that. That's dope.
No, I think I'll still go to Miami.
That's dope right there.
So.
There it is. What's up, y'all? What's going on?
Snow.
Yeah, I think Mario, because I think Mario is going to push a lot of kids out. That's what I think is going to happen. I think
we should see about 25, 30.
Well,
30 kids.
Yeah, that's
from
a lot.
Now this actually did come from somebody employed by the university. The guy that does one of the guys that does that radio show with Mario. Apparently, Mario hasn't even been the one evaluating the players. They've had Alonzo Highsmith meeting with and evaluating every player.
So they say after 84 years, Florida State has finally made another bowl game.
Wow.
Damn, that's tough right there. They got the bowl bound shirts. And then they got Granny here. It's been 84 years.
Is this really the first year they've gone bowling with the new like Chief logo?
Oh, damn.
No, they had it. They had that before Jimbo left.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they went bowling.
I could have swore they did.
They went bowling in 2019. So,
but they managed to lose to Arizona State. Nobody loses to Arizona State.
Wow, the memes are already coming in. Jalen Kitna's new roommate.
Oh,
damn.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, not tiny.
Man, that's tough.
What's up, everybody?
Florida's
What's
always
up?
What's good, man?
What's up?
Florida's always in the news for the wrong shit. This guy, I had to reply to this dude because he took it upon himself to try to clown us about the edit for the commitment we got last night. Talking about we used the game from 2000 whatever when we was in the Capital One Orange Bowl or whatever. So I'm like, hold on. You talking about us using our own stadium from years ago, but you using our city to sell to your recruits. Gainesville is so freaking boring and trash, and there's nothing around there that you stole our city to make an edit.
Tell them, T2I, Miami might not have a stadium, but we got a whole damn city.
Yep.
Yeah, we definitely
It's like
got a
welcome
whole
to
city.
Gainesville with its nice, lush beaches.
See another guy, Theo Wiz. He hit the transfer
Never heard
portal.
of this dude.
He was coming up.
The county Gainesville's in, they did a study on this. There's like 1.34 meth labs for every resident of the county.
What the hell?
That's awesome.
4-star safety decommits from Cincinnati. Oh snap!
Well, Luke Fickle left. He's probably going to go to Wisconsin.
We need to start investing in wheat farms.
Todd, what's going on, Todd?
I want that boy Theo Weiss from Oklahoma.
So Todd, I don't know if you can hear me. Todd, you need to throw your phone, your internet, everything in the garbage.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, man. What's up?
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
How you feeling about Sam McCall leaving Florida State, no longer on the roster?
That it's been high. I hear you loud and clear.
Todd, you sound like you just got kidnapped by Autobots.
Oh my god.
Bro calling in from an old he calling in from an old singular wireless flip flop.
Hello.
Yeah, man. Anyways. Yeah, anyway, we lost Todd.
I think he was behind or something. It's like really, his internet was so bad. Like he was hearing us like 10 seconds after we said.
Yeah, but everything in FSU is always behind.
Oh,
no comment.
Like FCSU.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
Well, they weren't behind on the scoreboard against y'all. That's for sure.
Ouchie! That's all right. Jeffrey Epstein is a Florida State alum, so.
Legend has it. Legend has it.
Sorry.
Legends has it. Clemson.
Hail Mary. For the 60
Legends has it. Clemson in 2021 in 2022. I'm sorry, is still seeing Cox in their dreams.
That's tough.
That's really cute trash talk from the 5 and 17. I love it.
Sorry, the wind. We got high winds around here.
I can say this much. T2I, we can say this much. Our head coach ain't on the radio crying like a bitch. That really was that was fucked up.
Let me do a fake interview. Let me do this quick fake interview with Jordan. Jordan, how does it feel to be going to the college football playoffs this year?
Huddersfield has never been to the college football playoffs.
Sir, answer the question. Don't answer the question with a question.
Answer my question. Answer my question. I got questions for you.
Sir, you don't ask the interviewer questions, sir.
This is a failure to cooperate. I'm gonna have to arrest you. Put him in the cell right next to Kitna.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Hey, my money's on Bowman actually.
Yeah.
TTY. Let me ask you a question. What if Sam McCall was on the Hurricanes and he went to the Polo? How would you feel?
Like I feel about everybody that's hit the portal. You see my videos. Next.
Y'all ain't got nobody next.
Yeah. When you had a high recruit like McCall, if he was committed to Hurricanes and he was crying about not getting playing time and he decided he didn't want to go pull, you'd probably be the same. So it's like, oh, there you go. You know,
not really. We got that going.
I'm gonna tell him how I tell everybody. Good luck.
Yeah. We got that going on right now, though.
Exactly.
See, but
ain't no
Florida
difference.
State fans, Florida State, y'all are a lot different.
You know, these high
when the
school
kids leave, y'all decide y'all
in
control
my
them.
point of view, these high school kids need to. Like I said, I ain't trolling. I mean, these high school kids need to grow up and quit being little mama's boys and be man. That's the problem with these high school kids nowadays. They say, okay, they need to grow up and quit being mama's boys.
How dare you generalize like that, sir?
Come on. There ain't nothing wrong with
I'm a 51-year-old man, okay? I grew up in 1971 and
No, he says that
I
he
grew
got
up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, and today.
Yeah, he got playing time, kickoff return, I think.
He did get play time.
Yeah, kickoff return, like eight kickoff return, and then he played in garbage time against a couple teams. He didn't do nothing. He ain't got no stats. He ain't do nothing.
Ain't he a 5-star or something? Wasn't he a 5-star coming out of that?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he was.
C-Loss 79, thank you for the $10 donation. Did y'all see Mario steal that 6'7" edge rusher from Michigan yesterday? We sorry and still kicking all the Florida team's ass in recruiting. Absolutely, my guy. I saw it. I loved every bit of it. I even made a video on it. Absolutely.
6'7", 254 pounds.
Yeah.
Coming at your ass like a freight train.
That boy ready to get on the field.
So in 24, when we play the Gators, we already know Kitna's not going to be the quarterback. Whoever it is, we're gonna be tearing them up off the edge. And Florida State, y'all gonna get it too. Appreciate the $10 donation, boss. Let me hit you with the treatment. Let me hit you with the treatment.
That's tough.
One more time.
Pop shit. You would think I went to school for chiropractic.
Anyway, I just opened up a bottle of spotted cow beer thinking about you guys.
Yeah, and for all the Florida fans out there that's talking all that trash, I got you.
They're letting this play run, and Richardson throws to the end zone, out of the...
What a shoe, TTY.
What a shoe.
The shoe.
Throwing a player's shoe. And it wasn't 11. It was Marco Wilson.
Right, it was 3.
Hit him with the block, T2I. Hit him with the block.
Oh, yeah.
That block has to be the go-to.
That block is the best one. That block is the best video. Yeah. That's the best video.
Man, that's tough right there.
I mean, I've seen a couple Miami players run into each other. I've seen a couple Miami players run into each other. I've seen guys fall over. I ain't never seen two Miami players block each other that good.
I ain't never seen no team do that.
Hey, wasn't there a video of a Florida State player that was lining up the opposite way?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, Uncle Lou uses that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that Uncle Lou, man, he's a piece of work, man. I like him, man.
Oh man, a Pitt Panther just entered the transfer portal 25 minutes ago.
Who did?
Caleb Anderson.
Where he's from?
Caleb Anderson. Pitt.
You breaking up? What he say?
The Pitt Panthers.
Oh, the Pitt Panthers.
I know that.
Oh, the.
I know the quarterback from Georgia Tech is in the portal. I was like, whoa, Sims went in the portal.
I saw that. That's the best player they've got too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they already lost Gibbs to Alabama.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't had
I'll
Gibbs
tell you
all
what.
year.
It's good. That's what's gonna take we get advantage on Clemson because Dabo does not use the portal. That's gonna be his downfall down the road.
It's not that he doesn't. He's very hesitant to. Probably too hesitant.
Yeah. I mean, we
He brought in one transfer last year.
Out of the this year. We got some key guys that helped us in the.
Yeah, but that's like I tried telling True Seminole earlier. I mean, that's great, but who's gonna build a championship team out of the transfer portal?
Nobody.
What's hard?
Yeah,
I agree with you. You got to get the kids that want to go.
You can't recruit, so you know.
I mean, Lincoln Riley's getting some success in 1 year doing it, but Lincoln Riley can recruit, so he's going to bring in recruits. Everybody knows that.
I agree. You can't build a successful team. I agree with you 100%. It's like McCall. McCall is a toxic little crybaby. If you don't want to be Florida State, then fine. I wish the kid on him, but you got to get the right guys. Like I said, we've been in the shed hole for 5 years when Jim will just left the toxic shit to us. Then we brought Slick Willie, who had an IQ of an ice cube, didn't know what's going on, and Mike Norvell was trying to build to this. I mean, I'm glad what he's done.
Man, Norvell doesn't have it.
I mean, Willie is what he is as a head coach, but from everything I've heard, Willie Taggart, the offensive coordinator, is damn good.
Now, like I told you guys earlier, don't be surprised when you start seeing these guys start foregoing these bowl games. You know, it's already started now. So here you go. You got Joey Porter Jr. has announced that he will forego the
I'm just happy that
we have Nittany Lions bowl game.
He'll forego the bowl game and declare for the NFL draft. So there you go. One opt
just
out
in that
already.
bag, man.
One of them opt out already.
I don't blame them.
I mean, if schools want to do away with opt-outs, somebody's got to be the asshole to do it. But you can put an end to it.
CeeLo, thank you for the $2 donation. USC has a bunch of transfer they winning. Yeah, that I give it to USC. They their transfer was calculated and it fit everything that Lincoln Riley was doing. Plus, you got to keep in mind he brought his own quarterback. That was the key piece.
Yeah, I mean that's really different. That's different. That's an exception.
Appreciate the $2 donation, boss. Appreciate that.
And it's also not sustained success either.
We'll have to see.
Well, he is in LA. I'm sure he won't have a problem getting like actual recruits.
Well, I mean, like I said a minute ago, everybody knows Lincoln Riley can recruit. He had no trouble doing it at Oklahoma either. So he's not going to have to rely on the portal going forward.
Yeah,
I mean, we know that Lincoln.
This is where he recruits all the 5 stars.
We know that Lincoln can get to the playoffs. It's winning in the playoffs that's really gotten him.
Right.
The problem with Lincoln Riley, he just never had a defensive coordinator. He can put points on, but Oklahoma just never had a defense. Now you brought Venables, who was a defensive mind coach, but now they just can't put points on. Just like they got waxed like 20-0. You know, they got shut out by Kansas State, who came out of nowhere, and then they turn around and beat Oklahoma. I mean, it's been a crazy year in college football. So yeah, it's really crazy.
I honestly enjoyed this year.
Me too.
I told y'all at the beginning of the year, for the season,
You want to make Georgia good?
I call this season sloppy toppy because all of the top teams was just getting whooped.
Exactly. You think of this year. I think why Tennessee's got because of curse of them dumb hillbillies up there tore down their own goal bolsters. Then another sport had to run. Like, okay, why'd you have to tear down your own goal bolsters for? Oh my god!
No, that's not even the bad part. The bad part is they set up a GoFundMe to put up another one. That's just sad.
And then UT Martin tweeted.
Not only that, you rush the field. When you rush the field, you cost your team $250,000. That's already you in the hole. Now they got to replace the goalposts.
Oh, that's an SEC thing.
250,000? What the hell? Really?
Oh, well, you get fined,
but every time you do it, it just gets bigger and bigger, and it caps out.
You get fined. You get fined in the SEC for. Thank God Clemson ain't in the SEC.
Why? So, I mean, why?
Y'all rush the field after every game.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we get like a special. I mean, we would have that worked out with the SEC already, theoretically.
No. Let me ask you guys a question. Y'all gonna pony up the money, sir.
Now let me ask you a question, Jordan. Let me ask you a question. Did y'all rush the field last week?
Yeah. I mean, there were Clemson. There were Clemson. I mean, there were a bunch of South Carolina fans on the field too. But yeah,
South Carolina beat them to it.
So y'all rushed the field to celebrate them whooping y'all.
No, not to celebrate. Not to celebrate. We gather at the paw and we sing the alma mater, but we don't celebrate.
Clemson fans are the nicest motherfuckers I know. Because after South Carolina beat y'all, I saw this one guy. I saw the video of this one guy shaking all the South Carolina guys' hands in the stand.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm like, what the hell? I
don't claim that energy. I don't claim that energy. I'm like, fuck them.
Hey, in all honesty,
he set the bar for what college football fans should be.
In all honesty, T2I, I mean, I know you're kind of trolling, but you are right. Clemson fans, there wasn't a single shithead fan the entire time that we were there in Clemson.
Hey, Jacoby Fields left.
It's like imagine Miami and Florida State fans shaking hands after a butt whooping.
Who is that, T2I?
Hell no, won't have to like that.
I mean, that's just because we don't hate Miami. Like,
Bryce Ford weak.
Hold on,
Look
y'all.
at what happens.
Hold on,
Look
y'all.
at what happens.
Hey, Slim, wait, hold on real quick. Let T2I. I want to see who this is.
Oh, it's Bryce Ford Wheaton.
Oh, okay. I ain't hear him. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. He's declaring for the draft.
Look at what happens at every Miami game. The Notre Dame game, damn one-legged Notre Dame fan trying to start a fight in the bathroom. Florida State game, woman gets toted out of there by the cops and goes upside the cop's head. And he knocks her cold as a wedge.
So this is a guy that's going to the NFL draft a year early. He's foregoing his last year of eligibility.
I mean, I wouldn't stay at West Virginia.
Why not? You get to burn couches every time you
that
win.
bag, man.
I know. Well, I'm going to quote a former West Virginia coach. Things change.
Uh-oh. We can't burn couches no more? Fuck it, I'm out. If I can't burn a couch, I'm out.
Yeah, it's like
right. I'm out too.
I mean, Nick Saban left West Virginia. Who else? Rich Rod left West Virginia. Like nobody wants to live in West Virginia.
Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
What? Jimbo's from West Virginia?
Yep.
Yeah. So is Bobby Bowden.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, Bobby Bowden. I forgot about him.
Oh yeah, I think our basketball team. I think we take on Rutgers tonight too.
West Virginia fans don't want to live in West Virginia.
No, Golden Blue Dude lives in South Carolina.
Oh yeah.
What?
Hey, Liberty. He lives. He lives like 20 minutes from me.
And like Golden Blue Dude, he's saying we have the largest fan base outside of West Virginia. Yeah, because nobody wants to live in West Virginia.
That's tough.
God bless him. Just There's an old saying in the South: "Bless your heart." That's all you can really say to him.
I thought it was that'll learn you.
All right, so Manny Diaz got some competition here for the Bulls Award. Todd Monken.
I ain't gonna lie, I might give it to Monken. I mean, the fact of like they had like at one point, I don't know if they still are, but at one point that was like the third rated offense in the nation. I mean, you did that with Stetson Bennett at quarterback. Okay.
Yeah, so Manny Diaz definitely got some competition now.
I would put Mentor. That's Michigan's DC. I'd put him up there. Or Garrett Riley at TCU.
Now here's a good question, and to me this should be unanimous. Does Sonny Dykes get Coach of the Year?
Yeah. I think so. National Coach of the Year, yeah. I think he's got to get it.
I think either Mike
TCU,
Norvell
correct?
or Elko get ACC, but Sonny Dykes should get National Coach of the Year.
For TCU, right?
Well, it'll probably go to Lincoln.
TCU. Yeah. So, I mean, TCU was 5-7 last year.
Yeah.
And Sonny Dykes comes in first year and turns Max Duggan into a borderline Heisman candidate. And
where'd he come from?
Hey, don't say that to Luke Walker. You'll upset him.
Where'd he come from?
Well, he got mad when you said that last night. Sonny Dykes was at SMU.
Yeah,
last year.
That's right.
So he went to a rival program.
College there now, right last year. I just see them when
who the hell's singing in the shower? That's what it sounds like.
Oh, and I yelled and strike again. K-State running back. Deuce. Hey, got him a what is this? A Porsche? Got him a Porsche.
Yeah, it looks like a Porsche.
You better be focused on the Big 12 championship game.
Yeah, right.
Nah, don't focus on it. Let TCU win, my guy. Be a part of the cause. Because if y'all win, the Big 12 ain't never getting representation, and y'all might dissolve.
Yeah, that's all you heard was this conference or that conference is going to dissolve. I don't think any of them are going to.
Shit,
because I mean, where are they going to go?
The team's going to go other places.
I mean, personally, I want to see Miami join Conference USA.
What the hell? Why?
You said what conference?
What Miami's record be in the what Miami's record do in the Conference USA?
What conference? Conference who?
Bro, we ain't got a good record.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Y'all lost to a Conference USA team
every year.
Hey, that's because we had injuries, man. Come on. Seriously.
Hey, if Alabama can blame losing a game off of missing 2 wide receivers, as many injuries as we got enough excuses built up for 2 seasons worth of games.
Right?
Look, Miami would have won the national championship.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. We would have won the Natty, but we had all these players injured.
It's
I
like
that.
our
That was
season
good.
ended our first injury of the season.
Yeah.
You may be a sorry Jacksonville State fan, but that was good.
Heck, you guys should have been called Tampax. You guys could have got the guys to one period and all the things would have been pulled.
Hey, is somebody singing in the shower for real?
I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I was hearing it.
That's what you guys should have been called Tampax.
Oh, shit.
No, that's Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's the Ohio State.
My bad. and Ohio State.
And Ohio State.
And they're and Ohio State till proven otherwise.
Coach Coops,
why did they call Michigan Teton?
And you know what? I mean, this ain't a shot at anybody in particular, but you know, a lot of people are just anointing Ryan Day as the next guy, and I was like, people need to pump their brakes on that, and that's looking like a really good prediction a couple years later. I'm just saying.
Now I want to show you guys this. This is just for my Florida State fans out there.
Ooh, please tell me. I think.
Now, all you guys been telling me all year how much you're back. You're the greatest team alive.
Tulane.
And let's just say this year since you guys are back, they extended the playoffs to 12 teams. You still wouldn't get in.
No shit.
If you flip flop Utah and Tulane, you have the perfect bracket.
So, if they had the playoffs right now, based on the rankings, you're sitting at 13. You're still sitting on the outside. You ain't getting in.
Boy, they'd be raising holy hell too. This bullshit.
Yeah. If you flip flop Utah,
that works so well.
If you flip flop Utah with Ohio State and flip flop TCU right there with Tennessee.
We need a 2014 playoff.
I'll watch that game.
I mean, look at the NCAA tournament though. You got 64 teams, and the 65th team is still bitching every year. It doesn't matter how many you have; somebody's gonna bitch.
See, look. They always talking about us. So where y'all at? So where we at? This ain't about us. This is about y'all. Stop focusing on us and focus on y'all. This one is about y'all.
For real.
Action right here.
Why are they always deflecting, trying to change the subject?
Let's talk about y'all.
Now, if this was the playoffs,
enough to know that extending the playoffs does absolutely nothing in the long run. I mean, it's nice and more teams.
Now, if the playoffs was expanded and this was the format, I'm gonna take Penn State to beat Clemson. I'm gonna take Ohio State to beat the brakes off Tulane, Alabama over Utah, Tennessee over Kansas State. I'm gonna take Michigan. I'm gonna take Alabama over TCU.
You just took all the higher. You just took all the higher rated.
I'm gonna take Georgia. No, I'm gonna take Georgia over Penn State because I think Penn State gonna beat Clemson.
And so you have Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and Alabama.
I'm gonna take USC to actually lose to Ohio State. I'm gonna put Ohio State in there. So it's gonna be Ohio State versus Georgia. Georgia win. Georgia goes to the championship. Alabama versus Michigan. I'm gonna take Michigan. They're hotter right now, and Alabama seems to not know where their head's at. So Michigan versus Georgia. And that's my prediction. Now you guys could have it differently.
Well, my prediction, I think Clemson to take over Penn State. Georgia beats that team, so I got Georgia and Clemson right there, and I got Georgia and Clemson right there, and I got Ohio State beating Tulane.
I ain't gonna lie, mine's not too far off from T2I's, although I think Kansas State would take Tennessee. Tennessee's defense is bad enough.
Say that.
Well, Tennessee's defense is bad enough to. I mean, they made Anthony Richardson look good, and Martinez has looked good on his own this year. So, and then with Hendon Hooker being out, I don't know how well that Tennessee offense is going to work.
Well, it sounded like somebody at a factory or something.
That I think Chris is that Chris?
No, Chris is on mute, so it's not Chris.
Oh, okay, that's not Chris.
That was me. I opened my door. I'm cleaning the inside of my truck.
I'm going to say the left side remains the same as T2Y, but Utah over Alabama and TCU.
Utah over Alabama.
Quarterback.
Yep, and then Kansas State over Tennessee, but Michigan beats them. So you'll have Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, and Utah.
And then after all this is over, Florida State will play Texas in the Cheez-It Bowl.
What bowl game Miami playing?
And we'll probably lose.
Right now, we eating our cereal out of a cup.
I'm just happy that this opens the door for more Group of 5 teams.
Hey, honestly, eating cereal out of a cup, I don't know. It kind of hits different.
I think you're in for a world of disappointment thinking that more Group of 5 teams will get in. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh no, it's not. No, one at most every year. It's really ever only going to be one team. One
And I think it's going to be very few. Like it'll be like it is now. It'll be, every 10 years they'll throw in a Group of 5 team just to placate people.
I mean, most of the time when you look at the rankings and you find a Group of 5, they're always in the 20s and the 19s, up in those areas.
Well, because there's rarely ever one that's good
I would
enough.
have given 8 conferences an auto bid with the top 4 champions getting a bye, and then fill in the other 4 with like at-large bids like Alabama's.
Won't happen.
They're predicting that Florida's going to play UCF in the bowl game. Who you guys taking to win that game?
UCF.
And what's your score prediction?
Oh Lord, Gus Malzahn playing Florida again.
Now,
UCF
me personally,
far out of Florida again.
I'm gonna give you all my unbiased opinion, and this is from the bottom of my heart. UCF.
I don't believe it.
It's true though. UCF 100, Florida 0.
I don't. Yeah.
UCF 100, Florida 0. Nobody can tell me that sounds about right.
No, it don't.
You're in protocol right now. You're in concussion protocol.
I'll take that.
Now, if you're telling me that it's 101 to 0, you might be on to something. I'm taking, but now on a serious note, I'll take UCF to win. I just don't know what the score would be. Florida still ain't got no receivers. I know they put up points against Florida State, but Florida State is just trash.
Why? Florida State is trash. Okay.
They are trash.
I mean, I'm not going to go as far as T2I and say.
Let the Clemson fan go ahead and make an argument for why Florida State is not
I'm
trash.
just not going to say anything. I'm just
saying. What reason would I have
to?
I don't like Clemson fans. Don't like Florida State either. What reason would I have?
So just agree with me that they trash.
And I can't agree with you that they're trash. I mean, they're not as good as Florida State fans are trying to make them out to be. They're still pretty mid, but they're not trash.
So they're garbage.
Well, fine.
I mean, Florida State's a rival for Clemson too. I mean, it's not as big as the other. It's not as big as the Florida teams are, but.
I mean, I don't think you would disagree. I don't think you would disagree with this, Jordan. I mean, if you go through Florida State's schedule, I mean, they're not as good as some people are trying to make them out to be.
Well, I think the way they're playing right now, they're playing like one of the 2 or 3 best teams in the conference.
Like my favorite rapper said, one of my favorite rappers, Plies said, Florida State won 9 games, and all 3 of the ranked games that they played, they lost. I ain't impressed.
Well, and I mean, look at the teams they beat. They beat up a terrible Boston College. They beat up a terrible Louisville team.
Louisville's not terrible.
Shit. I beg to differ, sir, because did you see that game this past Saturday?
I did see it, but I don't think they're terrible. I don't think they're terrible. They had quarterback, like they had their second string quarterback in most of the game.
I told y'all, Clemson fans are so nice.
Oh, wait a minute. Nobody wanted to hear injuries. Yeah, we had 2 quarterbacks go down in a damn game. Nobody wanted to hear injuries when it come to Miami.
I don't want to hear nothing about no injuries at all. Alabama had 2 hurt wide receivers in the championship game.
If they didn't get injured, we get it.
Okay. No, they wouldn't have. Not even close.
They would have beat Georgia with them if them 2.
Like I said, that's a good argument. See, you're kind of like you're kind of like I got Kirby's visor got in his little feelers today because I pointed out Georgia's shortcomings. That's a good argument for some Miami fans, but not me. Because I called them to go 6-6.
That one pass that the kid caught that he got hurt on, he was wide open, he was running, and then boom, fell down. That was a touchdown. Had he not got hurt on that play, that was a touchdown. Nobody was catching him. He was wide open by himself. blow out his knee or whatever he blew out
in the national championship.
In the national championship, that was a touchdown.
Oh, that was Devontae Smith.
No, that was Devontae Smith. He was gone.
It was Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams. That's it.
Now that catch that he made, who was going to catch him had he not blown out his knee?
Well, nobody.
That's a touchdown.
No one.
I mean, yes, injuries can absolutely swing the momentum of a game. You're absolutely right.
I think Alabama, them receivers didn't get hurt. They would have won. But, hey, that's neither here nor there. Shit happens.
I mean, that's part of the game.
Yeah,
it's part of the game. But either way, I didn't mean to get this. I don't. Louisville's not terrible. They're not really good, but they're not great. Like they're fine. Louisville's okay. They just got their ass handed to them by a mid Kentucky team. Both mid then, but they're not terrible.
Well, if a mid team hands you your ass, what are you? I'll come. Once again, now remember, Jordan. Remember, I've said Miami's dog shit, and I've also called Florida State mid.
I don't know how you can say Florida State's mid though.
Because I've got a set of eyeballs.
Florida State is above average at worst.
They're pretty mid.
Objectively, Florida State's above average at worst.
Dude, they lost to a wide receiver taking snaps at quarterback.
Damn, that's sad.
With a lead.
What you took?
Florida State had the lead against NC State, and Devin Leary went down, and they blew the lead against a wide receiver taking snaps.
That's fine, but that was how many weeks ago?
So what? A loss is a loss.
NC State is ranked, aren't they?
By some miracle of God, they absolutely are.
How is NC State?
NC State.
I don't know.
NC State is ranked.
Yes,
they have no
I don't know how. I
did not know
why.
that.
They have to be playing somebody.
Dude, I'm with you on that.
NC State is 8-4, and they lost their quarterback for the year. So honestly, I'm kind of impressed that they managed to be that good. But
now, what do you think of this, Jordan?
5 teams are put in the top 25.
Now, what do you think of this, Jordan? T2I pulled up a graphic a little while ago that had the best QBs. Obviously, Drake May was first, but they had number 2 on the list was Travis Hunter. Number 3 on the list was Devin Leary. No, excuse me. Hang on. Number 2 on the list was Bryce Young. Excuse me. Number 3 on the list was Travis Hunter. Number 4 on the list was Devin Leary.
Jordan Travis.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Jordan Travis.
Oh, okay.
I've messed up Bryce Young so many times with Malik Young too. I don't know why I do that. But anyway, I think it was Drake May.
What? I mean, Jordan Travis is. I mean, if you've seen how Jordan Travis has played, he's played like a top 5 quarterback.
Better than Caleb Williams. He's played better than Caleb Williams.
Not on.
They even had him ranked above Hendon Hooker.
They had Devin Leary and Jordan above Hendon Hooker and Caleb Williams.
Pull up the list. I want to see the list.
Was ridiculous. Find it. Pull that shit up, T2I.
I will say the quarterback for James Madison he does belong on that list.
What, Todd Centeio or whatever his name is? Yeah, he's good.
Did they manage to get bowl eligible? Because I know they started to drop off there.
Yeah,
they can't go bowling this year.
I know they can.
They were, yeah, that's right. They can't transitioning, but
I know they can, but and I think that's a bullshit rule. But I just wondered if they got to 6 wins.
I mean, they can't even play. In the Sun Belt Championship. That's why Coastal's there.
Okay.
I want to see the list you're talking about because I don't. I mean, I
T2I pulled that shit up a while ago.
Oh well.
And now he's not. Now he's not talking. Somebody pull his string.
T2, are you there?
No, you just got to say the magic.
There
word.
it is.
Oh,
Who in the world?
okay. That's PFF. I mean, those are just grades. It's not necessarily who's the best player. Who's the better player? They don't.
How do you have Jordan Travis above?
Because they're rating.
Not only Hendon Hooker, but Caleb Williams.
They have a rating. They have a rating
Travis
system, like
good.
based off of plays, like on a play-by-play basis. It's not like it's not them like ranking them based off of their like who they think is actually better. It's just grading them on their performances, over the course of the season. And it's based on the play. I mean, I don't always agree with PFF, but like it's not. Is that the kind of shit? Is that the kind of shit where they go by Will Levis being a first-round pick? Because that would make a whole lot of sense then. Well, I mean, they explain their. I'm not like a huge PFF guy, but they explain their rankings. I don't really have a problem with like, I don't take PFF grades as gospel, so it doesn't really mean that much to me. But it's impressive. I mean, Jordan Travis has been playing really, really good football. He'll probably, if he comes back, he'll probably be a preseason Heisman candidate.
I mean, I don't need a 4-year degree to know bullshit when I see it.
College football means the next
I didn't
time
say
Ryan
anything
Day
about
doesn't
a
beat Michigan.
4-year degree.
No, I know you didn't. I'm just making an analogy.
His playback, when you watch, I mean, based off of like the stuff that goes into their ratings, it makes sense why his grade is so high.
The next time Ryan Day doesn't beat Michigan.
No, Deion Sanders.
I mean, I got problems with Ryan Day, but I don't think his seat's even anywhere near getting warm.
Oh man, that's college football meme.
No. Ohio State fans are spoiled.
God.
I mean,
speaking of Ohio State fans,
if they're calling for Ryan Day's job,
my question is though, why isn't CJ Stroud on that list? He did pretty well.
Well, I mean, Jordan, I'm sure there absolutely are people calling for Ryan Day's job. I mean, both times now that Alabama's gone 10-2, I've seen people call for Nick Saban's job.
Yeah,
well, they're not going to fire Nick Saban. They're just going to let him. Go
Ohio State fans should be upset about losing to Michigan, but they should not be calling for Ryan Day's job.
Nebraska has their new head coach. Breaking news: Nebraska's new head coach, former interim head coach.
That's not Matt Rule is their new head coach.
I'm messing with y'all. He got arrested.
I'm sure there's a joke to be made, but I'm just not going to say it.
It's funny because there were some people like earlier in the year saying that maybe Mickey Joseph would get the job.
What did he do? Did he have explicit pictures of corn stalks or something?
It says arrested for third-degree domestic assault.
Nah, that's third-degree domestic assault. Yeah, that means he did some.
Isn't third degree like bad?
Well, no, that's first degree is bad.
First degree is bad. Yeah,
first degree is bad.
Y'all think him and Kitna gonna get the same lawyer?
You ain't even right, G2.
Man, I'm just trying to survive this coaching carousel.
My boy, you had one job to do. Stick it out to the season and hope you get the job at the end. Talk about blowing the bag. Now when they hire you, you won't even get considered to be on the staff.
I can see Deion at FAU.
Yeah, man. You like to see that.
Yeah.
I can't see Deion going to Colorado.
I heard he's going to Colorado. I heard
he's
about
not going to Colorado. There's nothing out there for him.
Who wants to be in Colorado where it's that damn cold?
I mean, hey, Colorado is beautiful that time of year.
The only thing that they got going on in Colorado is weed is legal. Yeah.
I mean, Colorado's a pretty nice place.
It's beautiful up there, but like you're not going to be able to attract like any recruits.
No, you motivate the recruits with like all the weed they can smoke. Yeah, they'll show up.
I mean, I'm not sure if I agree with that, Jordan, because that's like people that say, Nebraska can never be a relevant program again. I don't believe that.
I don't agree. Well, I don't agree with that. I think those are two separate jobs. They're two very different jobs with different different resources, different booster and fan support.
I get that, but I mean, Colorado's got a national title in the past 30 years too, so.
That doesn't mean anything as far as what they have like for a head coach. Like when people talk about the Nebraska job being a good job, it's because they have undying fan support, they have boosters, they have money and resources. Colorado doesn't invest. Colorado's facilities are like, in the toilet. They don't invest in their football program. Their athletic department in general has been terrible for like the past 10 years. Like they don't prioritize sports in general the way they should. If you go up to Colorado, you're not going to get what you need to be successful.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's a different job.
Then.
Yeah, because I don't know how up to date, like you said, Colorado is on their facilities and shit like that.
They're behind. They're not really good at anything like any of the major sports right now.
Should go to FAU and then when the Florida State job opens up, bye.
I'm not so sure he wants to go to Florida State. I mean, I'm sure he would take it if it was offered, but I don't think he's like, I'm holding out for the Florida State job.
Want to go to FAU then?
Or
they're a decent program.
I mean, USF's trying to do something.
Yeah, now that seems like a fit to me. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. The best fit for Deion to me seemed like Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
Georgia Tech already got their coach.
Well, I know they do. I'm just saying that seemed like a really good fit to me.
To me, the best fit for him will be USF.
Yeah, with what's left,
he could definitely build up that program, get fans interested, because that's what USF really needs.
I mean, they'll show up when they're good. They did when USF. God, what was that? Was that 07 when USF went on their run that crazy year?
It was 07.
Yeah. I mean, those USF fans will get involved when they're good.
Yeah. I mean, they just need someone to turn that program around, like kind of what Deion did for Jackson State.
Yeah, but if they bring Deion, them tickets getting sold out every game.
Oh, yeah.
Them tickets getting sold out every game.
Coming into that program.
Yeah. So they'll rebuild real fast.
Yeah.
Because of Deion.
And Deion will bring in the recruits. He has ties to the Florida pipeline.
We are talking about bringing Deion where?
USF.
Florida Atlantic.
Oh, Florida Atlantic. Oh, okay.
Nah,
I wonder where drunk Uncle Willie going.
No, we said USF.
Oh, USF for Deion? Yeah. I heard something like that. What about drunk Uncle Willie? Where he gonna go? Because he can't come here.
Now, I know y'all aren't playing Florida State that early.
Dude, they did like 4 or 5 years in a row. Around like it was around the time Jimbo took over. We opened the season against Florida State.
Yeah,
I actually like that, to be honest with you.
I do too.
I mean, I just don't understand these like mid-season rivalry games that are just there.
Hey, I play Florida State in the beginning and in the middle.
That's why I like
them in Tennessee, because that's the third Saturday in October.
But that's why I like when they open the season against Florida State, because Florida State's going to play Florida during rivalry week every year.
Can I tell y'all that's my favorite? That's my favorite game on the schedule when we play Florida State.
We're still missing an opponent.
I mean, hell, we have an open.
Are you 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, we're missing Florida.
Yeah, we're missing one.
I'm scared. Leaders don't want to play us anyway.
They still haven't scheduled it all the way out.
The Komodo Dragons.
They not even that. I call them pond lizards.
See, we only got 11 games. We only got 11 games right now.
They'll fill it in with like a
Probably play.
I wish they would. They'll fill it in with like an FCS team, but I wish they would.
Somebody like a JSU, maybe.
No, you do not want to play us.
Yeah,
Is Mario going to lose? Y'all are playing at Temple. Who scheduled that?
Who the hell knows?
Why y'all playing at Temple? You see, this is
because James, because Blake James was an idiot.
And Miami's not the only one guilty of this. Why
this one should have been a home game.
Why are these ACC teams playing road games against Northeast opponents and losing? Like I don't understand why they're doing this. It like Virginia Tech keeps scheduling Liberty. What Boston College went up to UConn and lost. What are we doing?
Well, we went to Boone. Well, hang on, Jordan. We went to Boone and won. That's the only one that we've done so far before this.
Yeah. Hey, Peanut.
Right.
I see Alabama still ain't. I see Alabama still ain't scheduled UAB yet, though.
Yeah. No, it's a thing they've been talking about.
Never played any of the D1 schools in its state except for Auburn.
Yeah, and you can scared they're gonna lose.
They've never played UAB. They've never played Troy. They've never played South Alabama, North Alabama, JSU. They haven't played the HBCUs yet.
They know it's a possibility they might lose and get exposed in that state.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody over Alabama.
Everybody was talking crap about Michigan having a cupcake out of conference schedule this year. 4 or 5 years ago, Alabama did the exact same thing.
Pretty much.
They literally scheduled 2 FCS teams.
Yeah.
Oh, they're playing North Alabama.
Yeah. So the way you guys saw
that's sad.
The way you guys saw the schedule set up, it's not set up that way. The dates are still to be determined.
Right.
So
yeah. It's not.
This
in
is
order.
for the state schedule. So far, they got these dates set. But as you guys can see, this goes from September, and then it goes.
Is it 23 schedule? Oh crap! Hold on.
I think the only game that we have the date set for next year is we open the season against Miami, Ohio.
Yeah. So Florida State, they'll open up against LSU and Orlando.
Is already scheduled.
So they'll play LSU in Orlando. I might go to that one.
Oh yeah, I'm already out here in Orlando. I'll probably be there.
Hey, right after that home and home with Florida T2I, we got a home and home with Auburn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to both of the home and homes with Florida.
I'm definitely going to Gainesville in 24. Dude, I might actually. I've never been to Auburn. I may go to Auburn, and I think it's 26. I think
it is 26. Hey, I done been to Auburn before.
Auburn's nice.
That's a big ass stadium there, bro. Oh my god.
But the area doesn't look like much, but like Alton, like the Auburn, like the campus itself is beautiful.
I mean, I've been to Auburn. I've driven through Auburn, Alabama, but I've never been to the campus or the stadium or anything like that.
I've been to the campus. One of my friends, she graduated from there. She went to Auburn and went to the games and stuff like that. She went there, and that place is humongous. You think Alabama's big? The Roll Tide and Tuscaloosa? Go to Auburn.
Let's see.
Whole nother world. Better not say no with Bama or have an elephant or no kind of crimson or nothing on. Trust me.
So Florida, they'll go to Utah. They playing McNeese. Of course, it's their non-conference games.
Whose schedule is this?
Oh, Charlotte.
Oh no! Oh, I clicked off. I thought we were still.
Charlotte who lost to William and Mary, which is an FCS team.
Okay, so their schedule is
trash.
Their schedule is complete. We still need an opponent.
Oh, this is this Florida.
So Utah, McNeese, Charlotte.
They'll pay somebody $1 million to come down to Miami and lose.
So their schedule is already set.
Are you sure that team is going to lose?
You want to sleep in here? I'm about to leave. I'm gotta finish cooking. You can go in there and watch TV.
Yeah, so
I
Florida's
can't hear
schedule
nothing
is
when
fully.
everybody's talking over each other.
Yeah, I had to mute Chris. Florida's schedule is already set. You got everything in place already, all their games. So they're ahead of everything with their schedule. SEC matchups, they'll lose to Tennessee. They'll lose to Kentucky. They'll lose to South Carolina. They'll lose to Vanderbilt. They'll lose to Georgia. They'll lose to Arkansas. They'll lose to LSU. They'll lose to Missouri. That sounds about right.
And then they'll top Florida State.
Now let's get an actual one. They might beat Tennessee.
Boy.
Tennessee's not going to be as good next year.
I don't even know why are we doing schedule predict. We know what half these teams are going to look like.
I'm not making no schedule prediction yet. I'm gonna wait till the teams are actually set before I make mine.
Yeah, like Miami might have a whole different roster.
Let's just be real.
Georgia.
If I make my schedule prediction now, or I make my schedule prediction after the teams are built, it's probably still going to be the same. 0-12 and 11-1. 1-11.
What the hell is this schedule?
Yeah. See, I can't have both Florida and Florida State go 0-12, so one of them got to get a win. So
scroll down on this schedule, T2I. This is looking like
garbage.
What is this shit?
This is awful.
This is garbage right here.
Scroll back up.
Martin, Ball State, UAB.
What the hell is a Skyhawk?
I have no clue.
They're out of conference schedule, and frankly, their conference schedule are both.
This is Alabama
garbage.
tier.
This
is Clemson tier.
Oh, hold on a second. No, Clemson plays 2 Power 5s every year.
Okay, this is 2017 Clemson tier.
So Georgia
we played Auburn and we played Auburn and South Carolina in 2017. You can't pull up a Clemson schedule where
I'm just going to stop now.
They're going to be undefeated.
Yeah, we played Auburn. We beat Auburn in 17. We played Auburn 5 times the last 10 years.
Georgia's going to be undefeated again next year.
Their first challenge is against Ole Miss. Like
that's the thing. Like,
and even then, they're missing a game. Who does Georgia play?
They're missing a game.
Yeah. Oh, they'll probably play another FCS team.
No, they're not.
Well, no, they're not. Never mind.
Yeah, Georgia don't play nobody.
Yeah, I had to recount that joint twice. I thought you.
Show Uncle Lou the schedule and tell him who does Georgia play in the schedule.
That is a dog shit schedule. Jesus.
Yep.
They better not lose one game.
Dog spelled D-A-W-G.
That
is dog shit.
That's crazy. Georgia usually doesn't schedule this bad. This is the worst Georgia schedule I've seen.
Who does Georgia play, Uncle Lou?
This is the worst non-con for Georgia I've seen in a long time. They completely.
That's just pathetic, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, Georgia don't play nobody.
They better not lose not one game on that schedule at all. They better not lose not one.
That's awful. Yeah.
All right, Ohio State, Indiana, then they play Youngstown State, Western Kentucky.
They do play an FCS team.
Notre Dame.
They don't play FCS teams, and then they got one scheduled right now.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Ohio State's not
Ohio State ain't really got nothing going on.
At least they're playing Notre Dame. Well, they only have 3 non-conference games, so this is different. So at least they have Notre Dame on there in the non-conference.
Let's see how about Alabama?
Oh God!
How about Alabama?
Yeah, I can't wait to
You think Georgia is bad? Let's go see what Bama got.
You know what? I mean, no. This isn't a knock to FCS schools. Can we make a rule that Power 5 you can't schedule an FCS team?
I wouldn't say don't stop scheduling them entirely, but like play FCS teams from your own state.
It said Peanut said Georgia schedule look like Mr. Rogers in the neighborhood. Oh my God!
All right, let's see it.
Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Then they play Texas. Okay.
Chattanooga.
USF. Oh. Then they played Chattanooga at the end.
Okay, so they have another. They play another FCS team late in the year for no reason.
Yeah.
They always do that.
So they'll play.
Yeah, Chattanooga's a pretty decent FCS team.
Now I'll say this much for Georgia. They get away with absolute murder, basically scheduling an FCS team for rivalry week.
What about
why you'll make the screen a little bit bigger for me?
Nah, can't do it. Then all of them won't fit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Let me see. Texas A&M. Who they play next year?
Wouldn't that be something if Alabama lose to Middle Tennessee? Wouldn't that be something?
They play New Mexico, then Miami, ULM, Monroe, whatever.
That's a bad
Alabama, Tennessee.
So they open with 3 cupcakes, and then they have a cupcake right before rivalry. That's tough.
They play New Mexico, an
You know what?
FCS
Since
team,
we want to talk about cupcake, let's see who Clemson plays. Guarantee y'all got some cupcake. Oh, who is that?
Whopper?
Who is that?
Come on.
What the fuck
then
is
you
a
want to
Whopper?
play? Oh, come on. FAU,
You were
really?
saying, Jordan, about a tough schedule.
And who else is on here?
Well, there's
when
at least a guarantee.
When you're good, every schedule looks
Tagger for
easy,
280K.
so that's all
He said, "What the fuck is a woofer?"
Wofford Terriers. What the fuck? My grandma's got one of those.
Why y'all stupid? It's the way you said that shit. That just threw me off. He said, "What the fuck is a woofer?" I don't know what that is.
Fresh Prince, Wofford ain't in North Carolina. It's in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Come on, you got to do better, my boy.
Oh well, I give him some respect for playing an in-state FCS school.
We only play in-state FCS schools. If we schedule an FCS school, it's an in-state team.
Yeah. So next year, 2024, we're saying Western Carolina, or is that North?
I mean, Miami basically does the same thing. It's always Florida A&M, Bethune-Cookman. Now they did schedule FIU as an FCS. Their group of 5.
We need to go against FIU again and get that revenge.
FAU, FIU, and South Florida are all group of 5. We did schedule Charleston Southern. We had a couple games with them.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I make the schedule, the worst game on Miami's schedule would be like UCF or something like that. I mean, but that's just me.
So Clemson plays Notre Dame and a bunch of FCS schools.
Hey, T2, I just want to say this.
You say FAU we played Notre Dame and South Carolina.
Hey, T2, I ain't get a chance to make it to the movies to see it, but I finally got to see Black Adam.
Oh wait, nope. I was almost back-to-back home games when I saw South Carolina.
Did you like it?
Hell yeah, man! That movie was great. Oh my goodness, man! I ended up buying it because I got Prime Video, so I ended up buying the movie.
Hey man, why is The Rock crying about losing money on that movie, man?
I don't know, man, but that movie was great, man. That was a great movie, man.
What are you talking about losing money? He did numbers.
No, they're losing money. That movie got banned in China. They're losing money.
Who's losing money?
Wait, what movie?
Black Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie was ass.
That movie was ass. You sleep. That movie was good, bro.
I haven't seen it yet, so I can't say good or bad, but I did read an article like day before yesterday or something like that about The Rock complaining about how much money that movie's losing.
Hey, see me? I'm a Marvel.
It's not
hey, see me? I'm a Marvel. But I'm saying I'm a Marvel.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm a Marvel fan. So I watch all Marvel stuff. Sometimes I get into the DC stuff. But I came into this movie thinking it was going to be trash because everybody kept saying it. But when I finally got done watching the movie from the beginning to the end, I just watched the movie. That movie great, bro. That movie is actually great. Low key, that movie great, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, and you ain't gonna like this, but like the last 10 Marvel movies have all been ass. Every last one of them.
Black Adam's DC.
First of all, name which one is good ass.
The only good one out of probably the last dozen was Endgame. But I mean, the first and second Black Panthers are
Black
the
Panther
first and second Black Panthers are both ass. The second and third Ant-Man are both ass.
Let's not. First of all,
okay,
Ant-Man. Ant-Man. Wait, hold on. Come out.
First Black Panther wasn't that bad.
First of all, first Black Panther ain't no. I ain't seen the second one yet, but the first one is not ass at all. Ant-Man is the shit. Ant-Man is the shit. I love Ant-Man. You crazy, man. Man, you crazy, bro.
Ant-Man wasn't
crazy,
bro. It was kind of
Ant-Man was funny. Ant-Man was funny to me, bro. I love it.
They're all.
I love Ant-Man.
I like Paul Rudd.
And I like Paul Rudd too. My problem with Marvel in general, though, it's become like a subdivision. It's fucking cookie cutter movies. They're all the fucking same. They're ass.
I agree. I agree too.
These latest movies.
I don't think all of them are ass.
With Marvel.
I mean, so far
the
they
movies
made 78 million on it, and that's not including the budget. The budget was 195 to 200 million, so they covered it. So it's not a dud.
Well, no. When you talk about how much theaters take, that movie's got to make 600 million to break even.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Okay, there's some movies that they just made with Marvel. Yeah, it was like questionable. Like I really wasn't I liked the Thor movie, but it really wasn't that good.
I hated it.
Dude, Taika Waititi is a one-trick pony, and he's fucking annoying.
No, don't get me wrong. When he made Thor Ragnarok hit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that was a great movie.
I like
Ragnarok was good. But there was a lot of movies I love. I'm a Captain America fan. I love Captain America, especially my favorite one is Captain America.
All of Cap's movies were good.
Yeah, the Cap movies were amazing.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Cap probably had the strongest trilogy.
No, the best one was the Iron Man movies. All the rest of them shit was
Yes, but all those Cap movies, aren't in the last dozen that they've done.
You see, Iron Man is great movies. Iron Man, great movies. Captain America was great.
I did.
The Avengers was great. Everybody's sleeping on Avengers: Age of Ultron. I love that movie. That movie was great.
I did too.
All the X-Men.
I thought it was okay.
Except for the last X-Men movie, T2Y, that shit was trash.
Man, that's true. I like that shit.
You talking about the Phoenix, the Dark Phoenix movie, the one?
I'm talking about with Apocalypse.
Apocalypse was good, but remember they dropped the one after that one. That was trash.
No, Apocalypse. The last
one was Apocalypse. I didn't see it.
No, it wasn't. There's another X-Men movie. I bought the movie.
The last good X-Men. The last good X-Men was Days of Future Past. There hasn't been a good one since.
Don't get me wrong. Apocalypse was good, bro. Apocalypse was good. Apocalypse was good. Days of Future Past was great too.
Man, I like
Apocalypse was good.
I like
Apocalypse
hero movies, man. Pew, 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 pew,
hey, X-Men First Class was good too.
I like all
of them. I'm not a huge. I wasn't a huge fan of. I never really like. I don't know. I didn't watch the X-Men movies that religiously, so I don't know. I couldn't give you the best opinion. But
now see what's going to be good is Hugh Jackman's coming back for Deadpool 3 as long as they don't fuck it up.
Yeah, he is. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
I think Marvel dropped the ball with Morpheus. That shit sucked.
What Morbius? Yeah, that was awful.
Morbius. Oh yeah, Morbius was trash. I ain't even watched the rest. I ain't even. That movie. That movie was trash, bro.
I don't think it's the movie itself.
The only good thing about Morbius was the memes.
Like it didn't even like the storyline was trash.
Well, see, here's my thing though. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if it was the movie itself. I've literally seen one movie in my life with Jared Leto that was good.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so that's what I was going to say. I was like, it's time for us to stop pretending that Jared Leto is a good actor. He's not.
Like he was good with Nick Cage in Lord of War.
Okay, he's had. Okay, so it's either he's. I really don't think he's a good actor, but like I think he picks. Oh well, one, he's in like terrible projects for him. Well, I mean, I don't even really like him as a person. I think he's kind of he's kind of an asshole. But I don't think he's a good actor.
I agree with you. Like I said, the only good movie that I think he did that I actually liked his role was Lord of War.
I haven't even seen that, so
I haven't seen that. Yeah, I didn't see that movie.
I can't think of a single Jared Leto movie that I enjoyed.
Well, Jared Leto's not the main. He's a supporting actor in that one.
Well, I don't even think I've seen a movie that he's in. Well, that's probably not true.
Nicolas Cage is the main character in Lord of War.
See, and Nicolas Cage is different. Like I think Nicolas Cage is a good actor, but sometimes he picks some really shitty projects to work on.
Well, Nicolas Cage is a fucking nut job. But
the Fresh Prince. I can't wait for the new Blade movie, man. I want to see. They better do good.
And fuck that. If it ain't Wesley, it ain't Blade.
Yeah, man. But you gotta, it's a different time now. Wesley kind of old.
They got this shit out there on the shelf. It's called Just for Men.
Yep.
No, I'm saying, but if you're thinking about how long they want this character to keep going, Wesley a little old now.
Well,
man.
Here's the problem I'm gonna have with it, and it's the same problem I'm probably gonna have with the next Deadpool movie that comes out. It's Disney owned now. It's not gonna be a rated R Blade movie. It's not gonna be as good.
Yep. It's gonna be another sappy.
Don't get me wrong now.
Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for a commitment alert. Miami's getting not commitment, flip alert. Flip alert.
Yay, Miami.
Crystal balls are coming in.
Oh, Fresh Prince
just
mentioned
dropped three crystal balls from North Carolina to Miami.
He's mid.
Shit, me. Have you seen his film?
I'm playing. I'm just joking.
Fresh Prince. I've never seen Panic Room.
I haven't seen Panic Room either. And I was probably a little bit harsh because Jared Leto. He's like I think like early in his career, like when because wasn't he in American Psycho? I think he was in American Psycho. He was he's been in some good movies, but I've never seen him. Movies of Jared Leto. Maybe that's what I think. That's what I
think he needs to go back to his mid-ass fucking pop band that he was in and get out of movies.
Oh no.
Look at Peanut talking about his best movie is Middle Tennessee.
I did like Spider-Man.
State,
of the MCU movies that have come out, Spider-Man No Way Home. I like Spider-Man No Way Home. That was
hey, you know what's great though, Peanut?
I like the Florida State movie.
All those movies you mentioned in Peanut, none of them compared in the box office to Tennessee versus Alabama. The ending of that movie was glorious.
Yeah.
Hey now, the start of the Florida State movie was pretty awesome.
Word on the street, Peanut. They made so much money on that movie. They threw something in the river. I forgot what they threw in the river.
That wasn't Marvel. It was Marvel. Sony leased it. Marvel made Spider-Man No Way Home. Sony just released.
No, but wait, hold on. But I get what he's saying because you got to understand some of these characters are owned to certain companies.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what Sony leased the rights to Disney to use Spider-Man. But
yeah,
Marvel,
it's just
but Disney made Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's just like Fox leased the rights to make X-Men with Marvel. You get what I'm saying?
Wait a minute though. But
Tony still
Marvel
owns, but he made
Marvel does not own a lot of characters that y'all think.
Hang on, Marvel does own the rights to Spider-Man and X-Men and all that.
No, they don't.
Sony leased them.
No,
yes, sir.
They don't. They own it. Spider-Man is a Marvel character, but understand Sony owns the rights to that character's name.
No, they lease
Sony
the
owns
rights.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to straighten it out because there's a difference between the television and there's a difference between the and
it's the same thing with EA and Star Wars
and animation rights and the movie rights. Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man.
Yeah, they own the name.
They own the right to make Spider-Man movies. That they have sold control over that.
Like Marvel can't make no movie
right
about Spider-Man without
Disney.
Marvel's permission.
Anyway, guys,
without Sony's,
I gotta.
Sony.
I mean, Sony. Yeah.
Guys, I gotta run. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next show.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all.